Namaste, good evening to all of you. Prasman Adhikari is going to talk about a very renowned poem by Ben Okri, and the poem is The Opening Is. Today, here I am going to show you the devastating civil war and the time around the civil war and after the civil war. The Ben Okri, this poet, is the Booker Prize winner poet. Before starting the poem, let's see a glimpse about him. Ben Okri is a winner of Man Booker Prize for his novel The Famous Road. The Nigerian poet, fiction writer, and essayist Ben Okri was born in 1949. He spent his early childhood in London, informed by folk tales and dream logic. Okri's writing also treats his family's experience of the Nigerian Civil War. In an interview for the National, Okri stated, I grew up in a tradition where there are simply more dimensions to reality. Legends and myths, and ancestors and spirits and death. You can't use Jane Austen to speak about African reality, which brings the question, what is reality? Everyone's reality is different. For different perceptions of reality, we need a different language. So it is a short glimpse about Ben Okri, and now let's see the poem. O you who travel the meridian line, he is talking or focusing those people who deserted the Nigeria, left the Nigeria during the civil war. May the vision of a new world within you shine. In everybody's mind and heart, there may be the sign of new world. May eyes that have lived with poverty raise. Those eyes, those people who had seen the rages of poverty, who suffered a lot during the civil war in Nigeria, see through to the glory of the opening age. So they must await for the opening age, new world in the Nigeria after the end of the civil war and after the settlement of peace in Nigeria. For we are all richly linked in hope. Everybody has hope in their mind and heart. Woven in history like a mountain rope, together we can ascend to a new height. If we are jointly going to work for the development of Nigeria, if we start as a refresher, as a new learner, we can reach the top of the mountain. We can ascend a new height, guided by our heart's clearest light. When perceptions are changed, there is much to gain, a flowering of truth instead of pain. There is more to a people than their poverty. There is their new work, their work, wisdom and creativity. Along the line, may our lives rhyme to make a loving harvest of space and time. So now, let's see the example. Here you can see the small kids are being aggravated from the poverty. in their faces, from their attire, from their food stuff, from their living style, we all can understand. During the civil war, during the war, when the kids are being, it means raised, aggravated by the poverty, how their life becomes, how much they suffer. Here we can see Nigerian people are in the war. They are killing one group of Nigerian people are killing to the another group of Nigerian people. Now, the summarized version of the poem The Opening is by Ben Okri. The Opening is a poem which has been written by Ben Okri. Ben Okri is a Nigerian poet. He is one of the prolific writers, one of the most renowned poets of the world. In this poem, he portrays, clarifies, tells us about the hardship of the African people. In addition, besides this, he makes a call for unity. He is not only showing the negative side of the Nigerian war, civil war, but he is also pleading all the Nigerian people who left the country and who are living in the country must be reunited and together they must work for the development of the Nigeria. Peace and solidarity among human beings from different parts of the world. The poem is a hopeful vision of understanding and cooperation among the people around the world. The speaker wishes African inhabitants may have the vision of a new world. They have traveled a long path of hunger, poverty, unemployment, and other aspects that have made them a vulnerable community. He also wishes them that they may experience the glory of the opening age. The opening age refers to the time when African people have a recognition, realization, or coming into awareness of their condition and the beginning of their new world. So opening age means beginning of new world. Here you can see after the Nigerian civil war, in the first picture people were migrating, now they are returning back to their own country. Here, the remaining part of the summary, the speaker says that his people have been driven by an unseen force, the force which cannot be visible, a hope that connects them together like a mountain rope. Disparate African people. It means hungry African people. It means those who bore lots of difficulties during the war, those African people, ascend to new heights themselves with their resources. Africa is one of the richest country in the natural resource. If the African, those migrated people will return back and those who are living in the country reunited, they can, it means, do lots for the development of the country and the African people. They are eager to change their perception to show that they are more than their challenges. Also, they are hopeful to discover their talents and use their efficiency not only to suit themselves but also for others. Now you can see here is the picture. Hope can tie the people together. If we are hopeful, we can do lots of it means creative works for the development of the country. We can contribute for the development of the country and the it means African people. Here it means only we can. If we are together there, we can get victory. This symbol it means says that if we have dedication, if you are united, definitely we can get the victory. We can reach the summit of the Mount Everest. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. May God bless you.